Yeah, this will be a dope thumbnail. Hello, hello, hello! It's Enrique, aka ejvthewriter. Now, it turns out that I'm actually not a millennial. I'm part of Generation Z. And as you can tell by the title, I want to talk about stuff that relates to this generation that I'm a part of. To begin with that, I'm going to talk about some songs that made this generation what it is. So here we go. The top 10 best Gen Z songs. Let's go. Number 10 goes to Bittersweet Symphony by the Verve, the oldest song on the list. This song tries to convey the complexity that is our life. My favorite lyric is, I'm a million different people from one day to the next. In a way, it shows us that we react in different ways to different things at different times. Trying to make sense of it all makes life a bittersweet paradox. Something worth being a part of. Number 9 goes to Somewhere Only We Know by Keane, a postmodern masterpiece. Keane has given the interpretation of the song up to the listener. While it displays a Narnia, secret garden, escape type of theme, the song can also be about a relationship that is beginning to get serious. A lot more hopeful than anthropic, Somewhere Only We Know reminds us to return to our innocence. Speaking of our childhood, number 8 goes to Here's to Never Growing Up by Avril Lavigne. While Miley Cyrus's We Can't Stop can also fit in this slot, Avril Lavigne's hit single does a better job of conveying the futility of partying. Here's to Never Growing Up has a loud message about wanting to stay a kid and to not grow up. However, as we all know, we have to grow up at some point. This makes the song, and especially the music video, that much more tragic because it really amounts to nothing. Number 7 goes to Beautiful by Eminem. At his lowest moment, Marshall delivered on relating his struggle to the world. Beautiful illustrates a topic that isn't really common in popular music: burnout. Despite recovering from drug addiction, Eminem was debating whether or not he should continue his passion of hip-hop. Thankfully, he went on with his career. By combating depression and personal demons, you can rise. Number 6, BDE Bonus by Mac Miller. Despite its quality, Best Day Ever by Mac Miller is on this list for its context. See, at the time that it was released, a lot of people were deviating from buying CDs and listening to mixtapes online for free, through LimeWire, through Napster, all these different websites. The best day ever can be whenever, and Mac Miller proved it. Number 5 goes to On the Bright Side by Never Shout Never. Before Justin Bieber, there was Christopher Drew. Making a big wave in the MySpace days, Never Shout Never was the indie group that everybody in the Generation Z listened to at some point. While most of his songs are worthy of being on this list, it's this song, On the Bright Side, that takes the cake. The reason for that is it displays the lostness and the wandering that our generation has. Our outlook and worldview help us define our path through this life. Number 4, Unbelievers by Vampire Weekend. Another really deep song. Vampire Weekend deviates from their usual double entendre songs and go for something more blunt and straightforward. Unbelievers describes the on-the-fence balance that people have towards religion. They either go down the path that the world has laid out for them, or they go down the path of God. Asking the big questions in life is worth it, as long as we are willing to accept the answers. Number 3, and I do this on purpose because our pick is Alright by Kendrick Lamar. While not his most popular song, Alright by Kendrick Lamar has defined the movements that have come out of the past 5 years. In many protests for Black Lives Matter, this song would be right there alongside the other chants that you would hear. In the context of the album To Pimp a Butterfly, it shows Kendrick finally reclaiming his hope in God. A great song, Alright accomplishes a lot by saying very little but being very simple and impactful. Number 2 goes to Lorde with Royals. Her most famous song, Royals, changed the music scene forever. By being anti-cool, anti-materialism, and very ironic, Royals became the face of pop music today. Lorde walked so Billie Eilish can run. Lorde showed that musicians don't have to mindlessly produce music, but that they can be artists and engage their audiences. In an era of Kesha, Black Eyed Peas, and LMFAO, Lorde was a breath of fresh air. And the best Generation Z song goes to Rob Thomas with Little Wonders. While not the greatest song of all time, Little Wonders captures the whimsy, serenity, and maturity of this generation. Not only fitting in the context of Meet the Robinsons, Little Wonders can work in the context of weddings, funerals, and even graduations. Its directness and simplicity make it the best song of Generation Z.
¿Dónde están mis pantalones?
Thank you all so much for watching my video, and I hope you have a blessed day. Take care.